Are you excited? I mean, after all the massacre, after everything we've been through, are you excited that the hostages will be returning home? That's what it looks like. Are you excited? I know I am. I mean, people's hearts are pounding. I mean, the intensity of after 2 years exactly since we were taken, they're going to be returned. And Trump, the United States president, will be here as well. It's just unbelievable. I know that right now Hamas is trying to regroup. They are. They're trying to regroup. They got 7,000 Hamas members, people they've brought in to try to regain control of areas. It's just crazy. I mean, the damage they did to our people and to our lives is something that's going to take years to heal from. But we see their militants executing people that are anyway siding with Israel. Like, they don't look like they're trying to disarm. I don't know. Maybe I'm misreading the situation. And the document, I want to talk about this. The document that was found, written in August 2022, right? Before the massacre, which was in October 7, 2023. And so you have this detailed plan over a year in advance, planning to destroy Israel. Sinwar gave extensive importance on the psychological terrorism. He said, film it. They hope that they're going to rally, as you slaughter people with knives, and he gave the justification from the Quran, saying, Allah came upon them and they didn't realize it, and it cast terror into their hearts. So he's just saying, be a terrorist. He's trying to use religious texts to bring terror. And here's what it is, guys. He was saved by Israel. He had a tumor. He was going to die. And we saved this mastermind of October 7th. And what did we get in exchange? The most horrible massacre. We don't want to see this deja vu. We do not want to see this. I know our defense minister says we are going to destroy the Hamas tunnels. We're going to get rid of those tunnels. That's been my job. Maybe we'll be helped by America, by other organizations. I'm not sure. But I'll tell you, everybody is on the edge of their seats waiting for these hostages, 20 living hostages. And you got another, 28 that have already been murdered. And so Israel Katz, that's our Minister of Defense, he says, and he told Eyal Zamir, our top of the army, highest general, and he said, as soon as the hostage return concludes, then we've got to remove the infrastructure underground. It's still a lot of work, my friends, still a lot of work. And he says it will be under U.S. leadership. I'm excited. I speak English too. I speak Hebrew. Ani mitregesh. I'm happy to see this working together of America and Israel in a practical, tangible way. And he said that is the core of disarming Hamas, is destroying their infrastructure underground. And now I know there's different terms of withdrawal and this and that and this and that. I don't know the details of all that. But I will say that, I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. I know all these leaders are heading to Egypt for this peace summit. You have Italy, you have Spain. You have all these people gathering in Egypt alongside of UK, Germany, France, Qatar, United Arab Emirates, Jordan, Indonesia, Turkey, Saudi Arabia, Pakistan, President Trump of the United States leading the whole thing. What historic times we're in, huh? Are you? It's just amazing. But I think they understand that recognizing a Palestinian state would be a giant mistake. I think they can see what happened last time. Billions of humanitarian aid that was supposed to be meant for civilians were handed to jihadists. It doesn't really matter what name we're using. Hamas, Islamic Jihad, Izz-al-Din al-Qassam, the Al-Qassam brigades, any of the other ones. I don't think it really matters. And what I do find interesting is this strange quiet from all those that said, end the war, now that the war is ending, in favor of Israel winning. They're kind of quiet there. You'd think they'd be all saying, great, what we've been screaming for is now happening. And all the false, the lies, the slanders, the blood libels saying starvation and genocide, that we're doing that. You'd think they'd say, hey, it's stopped now. Hooray! It's just weird, because what they really mean is they want to see Hamas win or Hamas stay in power. And when that doesn't happen, they're not out there in the streets. If anything, I saw in Australia, they're out on the streets just saying, no, we don't like this deal. What? It means they love Hamas. It's just ridiculous. They've infiltrated a lot of the West, and we got to make sure to watch out for that and stop that. So, when they planned this cruelty, when the Hamas planned this mass murder, this massacre, they thought the entire Arab world would join them. They thought they would initiate such a fervor that it would be, that's what Yahya Sinwar wanted. And the plans to take the hostages, it would just give them such an upper hand. There would be no way that Israel could ever come out on top, could ever win this, and we'd be surrounded and we'd be killed. But let me tell you what, we're beginning to look at the process of healing. As soon as these hostages come home, we're going to begin a process of rebuilding and a new future for the Middle East, where jihadism doesn't play a part. Nope, not anywhere. Not in Lebanon, southern Lebanon with the Hezbollah, not in Iran with the IRGC, not in the Houthi-controlled Yemen, not in Iraq, not in anywhere, not in Gaza. So it's a new day, my friends, and exactly 2 years, exactly, since they fired those 4,300 rockets in a single day. Do you know, the next year, October 7, 2024, they fired 14 rockets. October 7, 2025, they only fired 1 rocket. I think the military is doing a good job, and I'm honored. I'm honored to do my part, to play my part in the battle. And again, like I've said again and again, Deuteronomy 31:6, be strong, be courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them, because the Lord your God goes with you, and he will never leave you nor forsake you. Thank you all for standing strong and really for sharing these videos. Make sure to click the like, the comment, the subscribe, share it to all your groups. Let's rejoice as they come home.